Stop waiting to become a better version of you and start doing the things now that's going to allow you to become the better version of you in your future self in the now. Everything is now. And if you keep waiting, keep putting things off, keep waiting for things outside of you to change, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to be waiting forever for the rest of your life for that moment that you always been waiting for, where everything is in alignment with your higher self, where everything's happening, you're achieving the things that you want to achieve in your business, your life, your career, all areas. But the key thing here is you got to become that better version of you in the now and stop waiting. And that's going to be my message today, is to help you and guide you towards becoming that better version now. Become her and become him now. Stop waiting, stop messing around, stop waiting for the perfect moment, because there will never be any perfect moment. And if you keep waiting, like I said, you're going to be waiting forever. So the first thing that I want you to bring into the here and now is the gratitude energy. I want you to start becoming grateful and appreciative of all that you have in your life right now, and stop beating yourself up for the amount of money you've got, certain things you've got, your car, family, certain, situations in your life as well. I want you to start being grateful for what you have right now, because we all can be grateful for the things around us right now that's going to help you manifest that better version of you, allow you to manifest a lot more of what you want to experience and the things that you want. So it's very important that you bring in the gratitude energy every single day. So gratitude equals abundance. The more grateful you are for everything that you have right now in your life, then the more that's going to appreciate even more. And what you appreciate will appreciate even more in value, and you're going to attract more of what you appreciate and what you're grateful for, right? Gratitude energy is going to allow you to neutralize your state, so you're not in the anger state, you're not in the lost state, scarcity mindset, but rather you're balanced, you're happy now, you're happy regardless of you having all the things that you want in your life, in your business. You're going to be happy right now. You're probably thinking, now Danny, how can I be happy right now if I don't have the amount of money that I want to make, if I don't have a certain thing in my life, a certain situation I'm experiencing right now? How can I be happy? You got to just decide to be happy right now in this moment. Everything is in this moment right now. You have the power to change. You have the power to make the decisions to change right now. It's the happiness energy right now that's going to allow you to manifest more of what you want to experience. Not waiting to make the money, waiting to find that partner, waiting for something good to happen and then be happy. Because what's going to happen is, that's the biggest mistake most people make in their life, is that they'll wait for the perfect thing to happen, the perfect moment, and then they'll be happy. I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll be happy when I have that body. I'll be happy when I have this partner. I'll be happy when I have this house. I'll be happy when I have this career. I'll be happy X, Y, Z. What if you can be happy right now? What if you can be happy right now and just release all of the expectations, release all the things that you don't have right now? Because if you're going to keep focusing on things that you don't have, then you're going to constantly keep feeling sad, like something's missing, you're not happy, you're out of alignment. But rather, if you can visualize that you already have these things in your life right now, if you can see it in your eyes, if you can see it in your head, if you can picture it, if you keep tapping into this feeling and capturing that feeling of this thing's really mine, then what's going to start happening is you're going to start taking the actions towards manifesting that. So anyway, back to the gratitude energy. It all starts off with being grateful now. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for everything right now as you work towards making the changes in all areas of your life, as you work towards becoming better by 1% every single day, because that's going to compound, right? So be happy now. Be grateful now, right, without all of these things. And what's going to happen is you're going to start getting towards becoming that better version of you in the now. Stop waiting for things to change, because then they may never change, because you decided not to be happy right now. You decided that, okay, I'll only be grateful when I have all these things, when these things happen. But you can start by being grateful right now and being happy right now. That's the most important thing. The next thing I want to share with you is doing what your future self would be doing. This is key. What would your future self would be doing in the now? Right? Think about your future version. Think about him and the her that you want to become. How that version of you be dressing? Who would you have around you in your life? What kind of foods would you be eating? What kind of experiences that you want to experience? Where would you be traveling? Think about the attitude that you will have. Think about the way you'll be thinking throughout the day. Think about the words you're going to be using. Think about what your environment's going to look like. Doesn't matter. You don't have to wait for everything to change. You can start making these small changes right now, right? So in order for you to become him and her, as you're watching this, start moving towards taking the actions and showing the universe that you're worthy and you're deserving of you becoming that better version of you now by planting the seeds. You got to plant the seeds now. You got to just decide that, you know what, I'm gonna have this body, I want to have this car, I want to have this house. If it's a material thing, if it's not a material thing, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Whatever that you want for your life. I want you to start visualizing and thinking that, you know what, I deserve this thing, right? Tomorrow I am gonna go and I wanna go and try it out and test drive that car. I wanna book a meeting to the real estate and start, viewing the homes that I wanna live in. All right, I wanna try on that watch that I wanna, buy. I wanna start going to certain places, certain neighborhoods where I wanna live. Right, I want to check out the new gym that I want to join, so I can now start building that body that I want to build. Right, maybe looking to hire a coach, start talking to people. So what would your future self will be doing is what we need to be doing in the now. Stop waiting. Start making the small steps. Now this is free. It doesn't cost you anything, right? You're not spending any money here. What you're doing is you're just literally going to go out and you're going to start experiencing the things that your future self already has, and making the small, daily improvements that you're going to be making towards manifesting this thing that you want. It all starts off, you're planting the seeds and becoming 1% better every single day, and really, really understanding that what that future self of you be doing. What time would you wake up in the morning? Right? Would you be sleeping in? What time would you be sleeping? What's the last thing that you'd be doing before you sleep? Is it scrolling the reels because you're looking at social media and stuff you'd be consuming, or is it journaling, gratitude, reading, and then feeding the subconscious mind and programming that for success, so that next morning, you wake up to taking better actions that's in alignment with you. And this is super important. So think about the traits of this person, the character that you want to become. I want you to actually just get a pen and a paper and start writing out, what does my future self look like? How would this person dress? What would this person be eating? What kind of body does this person have? What kind of relationship is this person in? What would this person have? What's the attitude like, the mindset like? Start writing these things down now and start doing these things every single day. And what's going to happen is you're going to start becoming that better version of you in the now. You're going to start experiencing all that you want in the now, because it's frequency, it's energy and vibration. It's high. It's not going to be low. So therefore, you're raising your frequency and vibration and energy to the top. So that way you start to experience more of what you want to experience. And that's what we call your next version. To reach your next version, you got to let go of your current version. And from there, you start moving towards that version of you that is in match with all that you want to manifest and that you want. Right now, it might not be happening because we're still in that current version and we need to get to the next version. So think about all of these things in detail, write it down and start reading it, start doing it every single day. Right? So stop waiting for everything to be perfect, because it will never be perfect. It will never be perfect. It's about taking imperfect action, taking messy action, putting yourself out there, right, and improving along the way. Progress is way more powerful than this perfection and waiting, right? It's just taking the action, get swimming, start putting yourself out there, start doing the things that your future self will be doing, and you gotta face your fears. You gotta step outside your comfort zone. You gotta do these. You gotta push past the barriers, because if you've been living in fear, doubt, scared of what other people think of you, then you have to question is, do I have a strong reason why? Do I have a strong dream? Because today it's time for you to put that aside, and it's time for you to step into your power, step into your leadership, and it's time to really, really go all out, because everything is now. Everything is now, right? Time is short. Time is always passing every single day. You're not always going to have that most energy, but do the best that you can in the now, because that's what's going to develop you into your better version. So that's what I want you to leave with today, is start writing these things down of your future self. Start writing every single area and start moving towards that every single day, and it's going to compound into you become that better version of you. And I promise you, things will change if you change, and if you start showing up from the higher frequency, high energy vibration, where you're matching your future self, and everything that you want in your life is waiting for you in your next version, as long as you do the things that character would be doing in the now. And that's how you are going to start becoming that version of you. So if this video has been helpful, give it a like. Please subscribe as well for more of this amazing content coming your way. And like I said, everything is now, and now is the most power, and the present moment is all you have. And start working towards becoming a better version of you in this moment as you watch this video. Take action, because that's where everything changes.